Hi, this is Kim with a Transformation Tuesday video. Sorry it's getting posted so late tonight, but I had to pick up my grandson from school because he fell. He's okay. He mainly got muddy and dirty and his wrist is sore, probably from overextending it or something when he landed on it. But he's okay. But so I'm in our spare bedroom, which now I turned into my granddaughter's room. She came to stay with us like a week and a half ago. She's 9 years old and she gets to stay with us until the end of the school year now. We just enrolled her yesterday, so I'm so excited. And so I turned quickly, worked my bottom off, and turned this room into her bedroom. I still have a few things to do, but she's so excited and she loves it. And we're excited to have her, but now it's an adjustment to get used to having a 9-year-old because my youngest is 17. He'll be 18 next month, so I'm almost a mother of only adults. And so that's going to be interesting. But now we have a 9-year-old, at least for a few months, like 2.5 months. So anyway, that's why I have not filmed any videos lately, is because I've been trying to adjust to that, but now she started school, so I should have time during the day again. Or when she goes to bed in the evenings. And so on to the reason for this video. If you guys watched any of my previous videos, I don't know which one I mentioned it in, but I was really sick. And the week before my trip to Florida, the doctor put me on steroids a couple days before we left for Florida because I have asthma and allergies really bad. And so he just didn't want me to have any problems there, just in case. He didn't want me to have to go to the emergency room or anything like that. So that really helped me. Oh, and the, Nasacort that you can buy at the store, the steroid nasal spray, that really helped too. So I felt better, so much better by the time we left early Monday morning. So anyway, if I look down, it's because I'm looking at my notes because my memory is not good. It's getting a little better, maybe. I don't know, maybe that's a lie. I don't know. Maybe I just want it to, so I'm just imagining that it's getting better. But yeah, I need to work on it. Anyway, before the trip, the last weight I weighed that I wrote down was on February 27th, and I was 198. Okay, my starting weight was 208. So at that point, I had lost 10 pounds. Okay. Our trip was the 6th through the 13th. Me and my 20-year-old daughter went to Disney World in Florida and Universal Orlando. When I weighed myself on the day we got back at 2 a.m. on Tuesday morning, got home, and I weighed myself when I woke up that day, and I was 200.6. So I'd gained 2.6 pounds on our trip. I think part of that was the steroids, and part of it was I didn't remain ketosis then. I had bulletproof coffee every day. I tried to go to the store, and we only had like a little fridge and a little microwave, and we were only in our hotel for maybe 2 hours a day. 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour at night. We were just literally on the go the whole time, every day. But we walked between 6 and 10.5 miles every day. That was at least 6 was our average. So we walked a lot, and I limited my food, and I only had 3 treats there, which I don't regret because I don't even know if I'll ever go back to Disney World, but if there are things that you can really only get there. It was a caramel apple dipped in chocolate, and then it had these I don't know, like butterscotch, white chocolate, and milk chocolate chips dipped in that. And so 2 days, me and my daughter split one of those because those were our favorite treats there. And then I got a caramel candy with some almonds. I didn't eat all that because it was okay, but I could get that somewhere else. And then we got lucky enough to get into Be Our Guest for lunch one day. And that was one of my main goals, was to get into that restaurant. So I was so excited about that. I was like a kid. I'm serious. I was so excited. And so of course I had to do the gray stuff, okay? I took a picture of it and everything. So I had that, and that was like so good. It was like a really moist chocolate cupcake with the gray stuff on top. And it's like, I think, a cookie and cream frosting. I really don't know what it is, but it was good. That's all I gotta say. So that all kicked me out of ketosis, of course. So I was expecting a gain. Okay. So I didn't do that bad. Usually when I go on vacation for 7 days, I gain 7 pounds at least. So this was a victory for me. So on the 20th, I didn't film for a while because I explained, well, that morning, Tuesday, I couldn't. I was exhausted. And then the next Tuesday, I had Kiana, my granddaughter. And then, but I weighed on the 20th, and I was 194.6. So I had lost the 2 plus some. And then this Monday, the 27th, I weighed 194.3. So I lost 0.3 pounds last week within the last 7 days, which to me, I'm kind of bummed about. But I think I know what I'm doing wrong, and I'm correcting it this week. I think cheese, I can have cream cheese, I think, but I think like cheddar cheese or anything like that slows my progress down. And I think it's partly because I don't think I should have dairy that much. So anyway, I'm cutting that out. And another goal is to start exercising this week. I don't do the gym. I don't really like it. So what I used to do back when I was near my goal weight, I mean, I was like 5 pounds from my goal weight, I was doing Just Dance on the Xbox, like every day except for 1 day a week, Sundays, for at least 30 minutes. I'd go to like 45 minutes of doing that game. I love it. It's so fun. I know it's kind of childish, but I love it. And so I'm excited because I know my granddaughter's going to love it. And so we'll do it together. But she might get frustrated at first because I do know all the dances, so I might win. But she'll get to know them too. But anyway, I get high scores on that game. That's the only video game I can do that I do good at. Anyway, the rest of them, I'm terrible. I can't play video games. But so that's how I did on my trip. And I immediately went back on keto. Like, I woke up Tuesday at around 1 in the day because we got home at 2 in the morning. And we were flying all night, like for 9 hours on the plane. I'm going to do a straight flight next time. But anyway, so I immediately went back. I could not wait to just go back to my food that I was eating before because I felt so good on it, and I do now. And so it was 4 days after I started that I was in ketosis again because I have the test strips. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing really well on it. And me and a friend of mine are going to get together and go over recipes. She has a lot of recipes for me. She ordered a book and everything. So I'm excited about that because I really haven't tried recipes. All I've been doing is having a bulletproof tea for breakfast. And you can look that up. Google bulletproof coffee if you like coffee or tea. And you can Google ketogenic diet because I'm no expert. I haven't been doing it that long. So all I have, that gets you through till like 1 or 2 in the day usually because it keeps you full. And then I have bacon, either 3 or 4 strips of bacon. And then I have half of a large avocado with a little bit of natural ranch dressing from the refrigerated section. Just a little bit, like a teaspoon. And then for dinner, I'll have, that keeps you full too until late, like 7 or so. I don't know. It's because of the fat, I guess, in it. I'll have one of those, and I need to switch this too. That's going to be my next goal, is the 100% beef patties from Costco that are fully cooked already, Angus beef. I have one of those with a slice of Tillamook cheese and mayonnaise, but I'm taking the cheese off this week. And then usually what happens to me is I'm short on protein a little bit. I never really go over my carbs, which is good. But so I'll have some lunch meat as a snack, or macadamia nuts, or and then last night I cut up strawberries. I had 7 large strawberries, and you can have heavy whipping cream. And I whipped up some heavy whipping cream and put a little bit of Splenda in it, and I mixed it all together. I felt like I was in heaven. I felt like I was cheating, but I wasn't cheating. That's keto. It's fully, there was no bad or against the rules food in that. So anyway, I just wanted to update you guys, and I hope you all had a great week last week and are sticking to whatever you're doing. And if you're not, just get back on. I mean, even if you have a bad day, start over immediately, or a bad meal, start over at the next meal. Don't wait even for the next day. That's what I found out. And I just thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to film my next thing I'm going to upload is a Disney Universal Orlando haul. The things I got while we were there, my little souvenirs for my grandkids and for me and stuff. Yes, and one of them was a tattoo. I got a tattoo. Yes, I did. It's of the Cinderella Castle, and it's above my ankle. Me and my daughter each got one. Hers is Winnie the Pooh holding a balloon, and mine's the castle. I know we're crazy, and I'm probably too old for that, but it was fun. I don't know. It was really fun, and it's like a permanent souvenir. So, we actually got it at a tattoo place, in City Walk, Universal Studios Orlando. So it's right out of the parks, but it's still the park kind of. But it was a tattoo place there. So anyway, I don't know. That was just a blurb, a little addition of information. So anyway, I will see you in the next video again, and thanks for watching. Bye.